Hey, hey, my fellow anglers and friends of the channel, your old pal is back with another crucial fishing forecast. Today, we're diving deep into the conditions for the 19th of January, 2026, across our beloved United Kingdom. This isn't just any winter day, my friends. It's a day that promises a unique blend of challenges and, for those who know their stuff, some fantastic opportunities. Stick with me because I'm going to share some insider tips on how to turn a seemingly tricky day into a triumph on the water. Let's talk about what's biting and where to find them. For those brave souls heading out, we've got a few species that truly shine in these colder conditions. First up, the mighty pike. These freshwater predators are always a top target in winter. On the 19th of January, you'll want to focus on the deeper, slower sections of canals and rivers. Think about those sheltered spots, the eddies behind submerged structures, or gentle glides where the current isn't too strong. Pike will be conserving energy, ambushing their prey rather than chasing it down. My recommendation, heavy-duty spinning rods or deadbait rods for bait. Big, soft plastics retrieved agonizingly slowly, or even better, a dead bait like a small sea fish or a section of mackerel presented low in the water on a ledger rig. Patience, my friends, is absolutely paramount here. Next, let's consider the ever-popular perch. These striped beauties are fantastic winter fighters. You'll find them in almost any body of water, from lakes and canals to slower-moving rivers. Focus on areas with plenty of cover and structure, bridge supports, jetties, or dense submerged snags. Smaller perch often shoal, but the bigger specimens tend to be more solitary. For tackle, scale down a bit. Small jigs, tiny soft plastics, or a classic float rig with a single worm or maggot can be deadly. A little trick I've found, a drop shot rig with a worm imitation, kept just off the bottom and worked slowly, can entice even the most reluctant perch. Remember, precision and a slow retrieve are your best friends. And for our sea anglers, it's prime time for weak coded tea. These cold water kings migrate closer to shore for spawning between October and February, making winter the perfect season to target them. Hot spots will be rough ground marks, typically around 50 to 100 feet deep, a few miles offshore. After a recent storm, sandy beaches can also hold some good fish. What to use? Big smelly baits are your best bet. Think fresh squid, lugworm or peeler crab on a pulley rig. These powerful scents are crucial for attracting sluggish cod in the cold water, drawing them in even when they're not actively hunting. Now let's break down the conditions that are shaping our fishing day on the 19th of January 2026. Weather-wise, across the United Kingdom, we're looking at a distinctly mild but wet winter's day. Daytime temperatures will hover around a relatively balmy 9 degrees Celsius, dropping to about 6 degrees Celsius overnight. The main feature will be light rain or drizzle throughout the day and into the night. We're talking a 75% chance of precipitation during daylight hours, so pack your waterproofs, friends. Winds will generally be light, a gentle breeze that won't make casting too difficult, but it will certainly add to the chill. As for atmospheric pressure, while specific readings are hard to pinpoint this far out, the general outlook for this period suggests a battle between Atlantic weather systems, bringing milder, unsettled conditions and high pressure, trying to exert influence from the east. Given the forecast for rain and milder temperatures, it suggests we're likely under the influence of lower, more unsettled pressure, rather than a sharp, stable high. This can often mean a slightly more consistent, albeit sluggish, bite compared to radical pressure swings. Water temperatures are, as expected for January, very cold. Inland lakes and rivers will be hovering just above freezing, likely between 0 and 3 degrees Celsius. Coastal sea temperatures will be at their coldest for the year, generally ranging from 6 to 11 degrees Celsius, with the warmer spots typically found in our southern and western coastal waters. These low temperatures significantly reduce fish metabolism, meaning fish will be lethargic and less inclined to chase fast-moving baits. Your presentation needs to be slow, precise, and enticing. And what about the moon phase? The 19th of January 2026 falls just after the new moon. We're looking at a very thin waxing crescent with extremely low illumination, perhaps only 1 or 2%. In fishing folklore, the new moon and the days immediately following are often associated with a somewhat slower bite, as fish can be less active during these darker phases. However, this is a subtle influence, and other factors, like water temperature and pressure stability, often play a bigger role. Considering all these factors, the cold, damp, overcast conditions, the low water temperatures, and the post-new moon phase, my overall prognosis for fishing activity on the 19th of January is weak to capricious, with windows of opportunity for specific cold water adapted species. This will be a day for the most dedicated and adaptable anglers. Success will come from finding those deep, sheltered spots, presenting your bait with extreme patience and subtlety, and perhaps embracing the challenge of a true winter session. The fish will be sluggish due to the severe cold and low water temperatures, demanding patience and precision in your approach. So there you have it, my friends, a full breakdown for the 19th of January 2026. Get out there, stay warm, and remember to respect the fish. May your lines be tight and your nets heavy. If you found this forecast helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more expert tips and angling adventures, and let me know in the comments below. What are your go-to winter baits and what species are you hoping to catch this January? Tight lines, everyone.